Hello, all my beautiful Cancerians out there. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your September full moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning. Today we're going to dive into the energy of the full harvest moon in September, which lands on around September 20th. And we're going to take a look and see what you'll be celebrating. So right off the bat, it looks like you have some wanting to come out for you. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one. So please do check your other placements out as well. And if you're interested in signing up for a free reading or a personal reading, Cancer, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So let's begin here. We're going to take a look at what you're celebrating around this full moon energy, this full moon date, which does happen to flow into a couple days prior and a couple days after that September 20th mark. But we're going to see what's been accumulating up until that point, and it looks like you have reasons to celebrate with the Three of Raphael, which is the Three of Cups energy. This is a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So this can be relationships in any form, Cancer. This can be romantic relationships, it can be friends, your soul tribe. This can be work advancements or relationships as well. But I feel like with the Three of Cups here, this even could be news of an abundance, of a raise. It can be a wedding, reception, school reunion. It can be news of a birth as well. Maybe some of you are going for a test or some sort of review is what I just heard here. Whatever this is for you, there's major celebration. So I love that the celebratory card shows up in the celebratory position here for your reading. But it looks like you're going to be very happy. You're very prosperous here. So let's take a look and dive in and clarify what this energy is all about for you. All right, I like this for you, Cancer, right away. I feel like you're very happy, very abundant at this time. So we do have the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands energy. And the King of Wands is somebody who is an entrepreneur. Maybe you're trying to get a business off the ground. Maybe you're a business owner, a business woman or man. Somebody who's very passionate, leads with a lot of success. It could be a spiritual influencer as well. And I feel like this is you being very adventurous, very warm, but very passionate. This person is also very sexual as well, a sexual being. So for a lot of you, there's something of passion that you're celebrating at this time. So again, any of those events that I mentioned earlier that brings a lot of passion to your heart is really what you're celebrating. So I like this for you. Five of Materials shows up here. Five of Materials is the Five of Pentacles, Cancer. And this is finally after a time of maybe financial hardship, if this is a career or if this is a relationship, maybe feeling left out on the cold a little bit, you're finally coming to a good place, a good mutual ground is what I am getting here with the Five of Pentacles here. There's a balance after some sort of, it could have been an illness as well. It could have been financial or material changes. For some of you, this was even a job loss. So I do feel like you're celebrating something of material gain at this time, something that at one point you had lost, whether maybe that was something emotional inside you, maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was financial here. But I feel like you're bringing that back into balance, and that's what you're celebrating at this time. And you taking action with the Knight of Voices. The Knight of Voices is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a decision maker. He comes in and he saves himself. He saves the day here. So I feel whatever this is, you're being very assertive, very direct here. And there's sudden change that's coming into your energy that is causing for a lot of celebration. And I do feel for some of you, you weren't quite expecting this to go as far as it did or to take off the way it did. So congratulations. This again is something that will make you very happy here, Cancer. So let's take a look and see what your untapped spiritual gift or greatest strength is during this full moon, harvest moon. So one thing with the harvest moon as well showing up This is a time to gather all of your goods, gather everything, and get rid of what does not serve you. So whether this is you going through your home, you replacing, it could be furniture, it can be replacing items from your closet that you don't wear, it can be you going through an office or a spare bedroom. So this is you making way for new physical things, but also new energy as well, Cancer. So if that is something that you've been wanting to do, I feel like it's a perfect time with this full moon energy to do so. All right, we have the 8 of Raphael. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest with the 8 of Cups. This is your greatest strength. This is an untapped spiritual gift. So something that you quite haven't dove into yet, but the fact that it shows up as a spiritual gift and it says spiritual quest, just like this card shows up in the celebratory position, this card shows up as the spiritual position as well. And I personally love the 8 of Cups because it says you're walking away from anything that doesn't serve you. So even if you're unaware of what that is at this time, which I feel many of you Cancerians out there, you already know what you should be walking away from. You want something deeper. You want to focus on yourself, your growth at this time. And in order to do so, you know that you need to abandon something or someone, or you need to move on from a situation that just is not serving your soul any longer. So again, I feel like you know what this is. This is your greatest strength, that you can do this. You can walk away. This is a stay or go energy, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a family situation. Maybe it's a home, because that is the card of travel as well. So I feel for many of you, your untapped spiritual strength is to move forward by doing what's best for your personal growth, not for anyone else's. So let's clarify this energy for you, Cancer. I like this. I feel like you're finally going the distance is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, you're finally listening to your intuition. And Cancer, you can be highly spiritual as well, or highly intuitive with the High Priestess here. The High Priestess showing up, and she's saying here, pay attention to what your gut is trying to tell you. Pay attention to your intuition, the synchronicity, signs, numbers, symbols, and especially your dreams around the full moon energy. A lot of you may be dreaming of animals at this time. You may be dreaming more of water with the emotions coming up to surface. But a lot of you may be dreaming of airplanes and some sort of travel, whether it's traveling on a subway, traveling on a plane. So make sure, because I feel what Spirit is saying is it's extra confirmation of walking away from something. If you start to dream of actual travel or movement in your dreams. And I'm not talking just astral traveling, which you certainly can be doing more of that as well. And if you're unfamiliar with astral travel, please do look it up, Cancer, because I feel like you're being given a lot of divine guidance at this time is what I'm getting, especially around that full moon. I would say all the way up until the 25th, 20th through the 25th into September. Make sure you're utilizing that energy, manifesting what you want, even working on vision boards, starting a dream journal. It can be even doing a meditating practice, even if it's just for those 5 days specifically. I mean, it's really good to do all the time, Cancer, but especially during that full moon. Okay, we have the Ace of Materials with the 2. Okay, so the Ace of Materials showing up here, and it's saying that you were feeling possibly a little under the weather. You may felt like you had missed out on an opportunity showing up in the past, but with you actually walking away from this situation that doesn't serve you, it's going to bring in this new beginning, which is very prosperous. It can be in your career, success, abundance, wealth. It can be solid stability here, whether it's on your own or whether it's with a new person, but it does show up in the reverse right away. So what that makes me feel is you've been holding out. Your intuition has been telling you for a while that something needs to change. Something needs to move forward, or you need to move on from a situation here. And you felt like, well, if I move on, what if I miss this opportunity that's right in front of me? Well, Cancer, you've already went the cycle and spun and spun and spun in your head, and there's been a delay after delay after delay, and now it's saying take that leap of faith. It's time to plunge into whatever stability means for you, whatever this is of getting you out of the comfort zone and not spinning on that hamster wheel any longer. It's saying that as long as you trust that intuition here and you move on from whatever it is that's holding you back, you're going to manifest this brand new beginning that's going to be very, very successful, abundant, and happy. We have the Hermit energy. Maybe you've been alone for a while, or maybe you've been alone within your energy, even if you are with a person at this time, but you've gained a lot of wisdom from this situation. And that's why I feel like the time is now. I feel like now or never is what I'm saying here. But regardless, there's been an opportunity knocking on your door for a while. Why you haven't taken it here, Cancer, I'm not sure, but I feel like it has to do with some important relationship. So whether this is coming together with someone or moving on or moving away from someone, because again, the Two of Cups, Two of Emotions energy here is all about a very important partnership in your life. It's about bringing back balance in your heart and soul. So whether, again, that is coming together with someone or parting, but you're ultimately coming back together, body, mind, and soul, and doing what is in your highest good. And then right after that, we have the Two of Materials. So we start off with the gut feeling. We start off with the Ace of Materials, Ace of Pentacles, and then we end with the Two of Pentacles. So I do feel for many of you, you're making that next decision, that next leap with the Two of Materials, but now you're trying to juggle it up. You're trying to say, okay, well, I'm taking the next step. How can I do this, this, and this and still maintain a balance at this time? And I feel that, I feel like it's going to actually be easier than you think, is what I'm getting. I feel like it will definitely be something you weren't expecting, but I feel like it'll be easier than you think is what I am getting here. Okay. I'm also smelling soup. I feel like this could be a chicken noodle soup. It's a brothy soup. So if you're either eating chicken noodle soup or if you have that, maybe a bone broth or something on your stove right now that's emanating some sort of brothy soup, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everyone here. Okay, so we do have next up a message from Spirit, a message from the divine. And I've never actually used this deck on you, Cancer. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle. And I just heard drumming. Excuse me. I'm not sure why I'm needing in your reading, because it didn't happen prior, to clear my throat. So a lot of you may be needing to clear that throat chakra and speak what's really on your mind, and to not hold your words back is what I am getting here. Not holding your words back. So I'm just going to pull a message, and I will read from the Mystical Shaman Oracle Guidebook here. I'll read the invitation message for you. But we have Ghost Dance. Ghost Dance. Very beautiful card. Beautiful energy here. Excuse me. Yes, speak your mind, Cancer. Speak what you're thinking. Say what you're feeling. And Ghost Dance, the invitation message for you is this, Cancer. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those who have loved and come before you, and write a new story for your life. Whoa, Cancer, that is everything that we just said here. And now this is extra confirmation that your ancestors are nudging you to go forward. I am going to read the medicine part of this card as well, because I feel like it will resonate with a few of you. So the medicine message is this. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning a lost youth or opportunities missed, it is time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny and to the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. Woo! I just got full body goosebumps, Cancer. Very important message from your ancestors saying, again, there's nothing else to learn in this cycle. It is time for you to move on from whatever this is, okay? So again, if you are maybe separated from somebody at this time, or you've separated from that environment, or maybe it is coming back together after a time of separation, please do take this how it resonates for you. But again, they are saying that the learning here is done. So again, if you are coming back together, I feel like there's new energy being brought into a situation. For the majority of you, I feel like this is separating from somebody that you have had a past life with, that there is nothing left anymore in this relationship. And that's kind of what this Eight of Raphael is saying for you as well. This is an untapped spiritual gift. This is something you can't quite see, or maybe you don't want to see at this time, Cancer, but you're walking away, moving on because you want something deeper. And unless that happens, you may be spinning that same vicious cycle that's been going on and on for a while. I love how everything flows beautifully the way it's supposed to here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is clarify how you've grown during this moon cycle. How have you grown during this moon cycle? Oh, wow. Yes. The Emperor, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. This is how you've grown, Cancer, and this is what you are celebrating. The Emperor is all about authority, taking leadership, taking action. He's very powerful, very stable, very grounded, and when he senses an intention, by all means, he goes for it, and there's no stopping him until he gets there. And I feel like that's finally what you're doing. You're taking this leap into this new direction that's long overdue, is what I'm hearing, Cancer, and you're moving forward in a positive direction. So you've grown a lot, especially in regards to your own stability with that Ace of Pentacles. You're wanting to start a new beginning. Whatever your life looks like that brings in more stability, you've been taking the steps to actually manifest and make this happen. So let's clarify. Kudos to you. The Emperor is a beautiful energy, Cancer, to have grown into at this time. You've put in the work on yourself, is what I just heard literally somebody's ancestor saying, is you've put in the work, you've put the time, the energy, and effort. It's time for you to shine. Instead of helping everybody else shine, Cancer, it's time for you to shine. Oh, the Hierophant. Commit to yourself. The Hierophant is all about tradition. So there may have been something in your life that you've wanted for a long time based on your beliefs, Cancer, based on tradition. Maybe you've been taught that this is the way to go. You must get married. You must live with each other. You must, whatever this is, your beliefs are now turning around and you're saying, okay, what do I do for myself here? What is the belief that I feel around myself? And it may not be traditional. It may go against the norm here. But what I feel like you're doing is you're committed to yourself and you're changing the story that you've told yourself since you came into this lifetime. Cancer, very powerful, powerful energy. Let's get one more. Spirit, can we please get one more? Thank you. We have the wheel. Yep, your wheel's about to change. I keep getting a name here. What is this name? Nate. I'm getting the name Nate. If that's your name, maybe it's a partner that you're with. It can be short, for Nathan or Nathaniel. Please take it as it resonates here, but I have Nate coming through very strong, the energy of that name. We have the wheel. The wheel is spinning in your favor, and it's about time for you to get off that never-ending cycle and enjoy this gift coming from the universe, is what they just told me here. The wheel is all about fate intervening. It's about your destiny, and it's about an unexpected change that's going to bring in good luck and good fortune, and that's what you're celebrating. That's what you're celebrating. I just seen somebody, what color is that? I just seen somebody wearing or could be wearing a piece of this crystal, or maybe it's jewelry you're wearing it, or maybe it's just the raw piece or a polished stone. I feel like it could be Larimar or some sort of blue crystal. Very beautiful blue. It could be sodalite as well, deep blue, but I'm feeling more of a lighter blue. So please take that as it resonates. If you are wearing some sort of blue crystal, maybe it's even turquoise. I just heard turquoise bracelet. So again, if that is you here, it's time for you. You're getting off this never-ending cycle, this wheel, and fate is intervening, bringing you into that direction that you've been wanting to go for a while, but have felt a little stuck in. So I love this. Good for you. All right, Cancer, let's take a look at the action steps that you can take to continue growing on your soul's beautiful journey. What are the action steps that you can take to continue growing? We have the law of attraction. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of the energies. Law of attraction. All right, yeah, that's just the thing. If you are in some sort of relationship, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. I feel for many of you, it certainly is. But if that is changing, this is about you trusting in your own intuition, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, because I feel for many of you, there may be some sort of pull or separation, again, that's either bringing you together, or for the majority of you, bringing you apart because that cycle has ended. Let's see what else the universe has. We have emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. Cancers are very deep, very, very emotional, beautiful creatures. And this is saying honor that emotional sensitivity, Cancer. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with others. Allow that intuitive side of you to come out and help others as well. They're telling me, keep going. All right, thank you. So we have twin. I knew this card. I should have said it. I knew this was twin flame energy. For many of you, this is a twin flame that you're walking away from in this lifetime, okay? You've already done the roller coaster ride, boom, doom, doom. You're ready to meet a soulmate now. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. A lot of you, for a certain few of you, I'm getting the ooh back and forth game, where some of you may be wanting to come together with a twin flame, but some of you are definitely ready to search for that different meaning, because you've learned the lesson in this twin flame journey, and it's time for there to be some sort of separation, or some sort of individually paired is what I'm hearing here. Okay? I'm also, as I said, individually paired, I was seeing somebody eating a pear. So if you're eating a pear, twin flame energy coming through very strong. But yes, twin flame energy, please take it as it resonates, either coming together or separating, whatever is fits into your story here. The third eye chakra, yes, a lot of you are manifesting hardcore at this time. It's safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. A lot of you are really waking up to that third eye manifesting center. A lot of you are ascending on a deeper, higher spiritual level, and you're releasing anybody or anything that isn't serving you. And what that means is you're cutting cords, Cancer. You're cutting cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Boom. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Very, very powerful, straightforward message for you. Utilize this full moon to cut these cords, to release anything that does not serve you, because I feel like the path ahead, even if you can't see it at this time, is bigger and better than any that you'll leave behind. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Please stay tuned next week, and I will dive into that October career and love reading, and I look forward to tuning in next time. Lots of love and light.